Hey guys, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be making two drawings from some of my favorite animes. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first drawing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be drawing Hanako from Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. If you didn't already know, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun is one of my favorite animes. I totally suggest watching it, and I really like the art style. It's a lot different than regular anime's art style. It kind of reminds me of the way Demon Slayer is drawn. I redid this drawing like 2 different times till I actually got it good looking. The first time I did it, I just did it in my sketchbook, and I thought it looked terrible. It looked really creepy looking, and I just totally scrapped it. So then I thought I could do it on my iPad, and let's just say the first time I did it, it looked really creepy, okay? But I just kept trying, and eventually it turned out looking good. Just remember that even though some of the drawings you make might not look good, it doesn't mean that you're bad at drawing. I can tell you that I've had to redraw drawings so many times till they look good, or sometimes you're just not in the mood and it just doesn't look good. But just remember, don't give up, because the more you draw, the more that you will improve, and I also need lots of improvement myself, so yeah. Now I'm working on coloring in my drawing. So for his eyes, they're like have this really cool look to them. So what I did for them is I did a orange background, and I just made a little chunk of it a light yellow color, which is basically the highlight, and I made some black lines through it, and I think it looks really cool. Before I did the skin tone, I went in and did all the darker parts for the shading, and then after that I went in and did the lighter parts. So right underneath where Hanako's hat is, I made his hair darker, and then when it got more down to the bottom, I made it lighter. And I also used a really light brown color for the highlights. So the hand's not on the drawing right now because I seriously considered just not putting the hand on because I was really having trouble with it. But later on I did figure out how to make it good, and I put it in the drawing. Now I'm just finishing up coloring him up, and this drawing had a lot of shadows in it, especially for his wrinkles in his shirt and where his hair is and stuff. I also decided to put a red background there, which I think looks pretty cool. And I also was thinking of putting some blood on the knife, but I thought that was a little bit too gory, so I decided not to. And I finally figured out that hand, which took me an eternity to do, but it looked really good in the end, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I also realized that I forgot to put a sleeve in, so I had to draw that in real quick because it just looked really weird without the sleeve. The last thing I did is I found this really cool brush, and I used it to write Hanako-kun at the bottom of the paper, and I just think it looks really cool. Without further ado, here is my finished drawing of Hanako-kun. I think that he looks really cool. I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and I hope that you like it too. Let's move on to the next drawing. For my next drawing, I'm going to be drawing Tsuyu Asui from My Hero Academia. Asui is one of my favorite characters from My Hero Academia. I actually had a comment of somebody asking me to draw her, so here she is. The first thing I'm doing is I'm starting off with the sketch. So I just sketch everything out first. I found a picture I really wanted to do because I really like the pictures where they have her sort of pointing at her chin, and I think it just looks really cute. I actually did 2 sketches for this drawing. I did my first regular sketch, and then I just went on top of that again, and I just tried to make it cleaner and stuff because I just really made the first one really sketchy. This drawing wasn't really difficult at all for me to do. It was just really relaxing and really fun to do this one, which I was really glad because I had major problems with Hanako's hand, and that was really annoying, so having an easy one was really nice. Now that I finished my sketch, I'm working on the outlining. I was debating on making the outlining a green color, but it just didn't really look good and it kind of blended too much. So Asui's hair is actually really dark green. It's actually almost black. So what I did is I added black for the shading first, and then I went in and added my dark green. It is really dark, so for adding the highlights, I ended up doing just white. The goggles were my favorite part to do because they were just so shiny looking, and I just thought they looked really pretty in the end. After I finished that, I started working on her suit, which is a lighter green, and then it has dark green on the sides with a little bit of lime green. For this drawing, I was debating on doing her whole body, but I just decided not to because I was kind of lazy and just didn't want to draw the rest. Sorry. Now I'm doing the shadows. Tip, remember anything underneath the bangs or the hair is always going to be darker than the regular hair color. Same as right under the neck, it's going to be a darker color. Next, I just added a little bit of blush, which I thought looked really cute, and I just kind of thought it looked bland and it just didn't look very good with just a regular background. So I decided to do some lily pads in the background, which I thought would look really cute. So I made a bunch of lily pads and I added a couple flowers and I added a blue background like they're actually like laying on the water, and I just think it looks really cute. Here are the final drawings side by side. I think that they look really good. These were really fun to make, and I think that both of the drawings look really good in the end. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you see whenever my new videos release. Also, write in the comments which drawing is your favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!